This video is for educational purposes. Astana, previously known as Akmolinsk, Tselinograd, Akmola, and most recently Nur-Sultan, is the capital city of Kazakhstan. The city lies on the banks of the Ishim River in the north-central part of Kazakhstan, within the Akmola region, though administered as a city with special status separately from the rest of the region. A 2022 official estimate reported a population of 1,350,228 within the city limits, making it the second largest city in the country, after Almaty, which had been the capital until 1997. The city became the capital of Kazakhstan in 1997. Since then it has grown and developed economically into one of the most modern cities in Central Asia. In 2021, the government selected Astana as one of the 10 priority destinations for tourist development. Subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Modern Astana is a planned city, following the process of other planned capitals. After it became the capital of Kazakhstan, the city dramatically changed shape with its master plan designed by Japanese architect Kisho Kurokawa. As the seat of the government of Kazakhstan, Astana is the site of the Parliament House, Supreme Court, aka Presidential Palace, and numerous government departments and agencies. It is home to a range of futuristic buildings, including many skyscrapers. The settlement of Akmola was founded in 1830, possibly named after a local landmark. Akmola literally means white grave in Kazakh, although this theory is not universally accepted. In 1832, it was granted town status and renamed Akmolinsk. In 1961, under Nikita Khrushchev, it was renamed Tselinograd, Russian for City of Virgin Lands. In 1991, following Kazakhstan's independence, the name was changed to Akmola. In December 1997, the city replaced Almaty as the capital of Kazakhstan, and in May 1998, it was renamed Astana, which means capital city in Kazakh. In March 2019, the capital was renamed to Nur-Sultan in honor of the long-ruling president Nur-Sultan Nazarbayev, shortly after his resignation. In September 2022, President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev signed a constitutional amendment to revert to the name Astana. As of 2022, it holds the Guinness World Record for the capital city with the most name changes in modern times. Many centuries ago, the Bozok settlement was located on the territory of modern Astana. It was a military fortress of the steppe section of the Great Silk Road. The etymology of the Turkic word, boz, carries several meanings such as untouched earth, virgin soil, and feather grass. It was a large settlement of the 12–14th centuries. At present, Astana is expanding to the territory of ancient Bozok. The settlement of Akmola was established on the Ishim River in 1830 as the seat of an okrug. In 1832, the settlement was granted town status and named Akmolinsk. The advantages of the position of the town were clear as early as 1863. It describes how picket roads and lines connected this geographic center to Kargali in the east, Akhtau Fort in the south, and through Atbasar to Kokshetau in the west. In 1838, at the height of the Great National and Liberation Movement headed by Kenessary Khan, the Akmolinsk fortress was burned. After the repression of the Liberation Movement, the fortress was rebuilt. On July 16, 1863, Akmolinsk was officially declared a Newies town. In 1869, Akmolinsk's external district and department were cancelled, and Akmolinsk became the center of the newly established Akmolinsk Oblast. In 1879, Major General Dubald proposed to build a railway between Tyumen and Akmolinsk to the Ministry of Communications of Russia. In the course of the first 30 years of its existence, the population of Akmola numbered a trifle more than 2,000 people. However, over the next 30 years the city's population increased by 3 times according to Volists and settlements of the Akmolinsk Oblast. In 1893, Akmolinsk was Newies with a 6,428 strong population, 3 churches, 5 schools and colleges, and 3 factories. During World War II, Akmolinsk served as a route for the transport of engineering tools and equipment from evacuated plants in the Ukrainian SSR, Belarusian SSR, and Russian SFSR located in the oblasts of the Kazakh SSR. Local industries were appointed to respond to war needs, assisting the country to provide the battle and home fronts with all materials needed. In the post-war years, Akmolinsk became a beacon of economic revival in the west of the Soviet Union ruined by the war. Additionally, many Russian Germans were resettled here after being deported under Joseph Stalin's rule. In 1954, Northern Kazakh SSR oblasts became a territory of the Virgin Lands Campaign, in order to turn the region into a second grain producer for the Soviet Union. In December 1960, Central Committee made a resolution to create the Tselinograd Krai, which comprised 5 regions of the northern Kazakh SSR oblasts. Akmolinsk Oblast was ceased to exist as a separate administrative entity. Its districts were directly subordinated to the new Krai administration, and Akmolinsk became the Krai capital, as well as the administrative seat of the new Virgin Lands Economic Region. On March 14, 1961, Khrushchev suggested the city should have a name corresponding to its role in the Virgin Lands campaign. On March 20, 1961, the Supreme Soviet of the Kazakh SSR renamed Akmolinsk to Tselinograd. On April 24, 1961, the region was reconstituted as Tselinograd Oblast. In the 1960s, Tselinograd was completely transformed. In 1963, work on the first 3 new high-rise housing districts began. In addition, the city received a number of new monumental public buildings, including the Virgin Lands Palace, a Palace of Youth, a House of Soviets, a new airport, and several sports venues. In 1971, the Tseliny Krai was abolished and Tselinograd became the center of the oblast. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the consequent independence of Kazakhstan, the city's original name was restored in the modified form Akmola. On July 6, 1994, the Supreme Council of Kazakhstan adopted the decree on the transfer of the capital of Kazakhstan. After the capital of Kazakhstan was moved from Almaty to Akmola on December 10, 1997, the city was consequently renamed Astana in 1998. On June 10, 1998, Astana was presented as the capital internationally. Due to several determined advantages, Astana was chosen as the capital: large urban areas, favorable geographical position, proximity to the major economic centers of the region, considerable demographic capacity, good transportation facilities, and a relatively favorable climate. On July 16, 1999, Astana was awarded the medal and title of the City of Peace by UNESCO. In March 2019, the Kazakhstani government renamed the city Nur-Sultan to honor the country's outgoing long-term authoritarian president, Nur-Sultan Nazarbayev. In September 2022, after a number of controversies and unrest resulting in Nazarbayev's resignation from the Security Council of Kazakhstan, the name of the capital was changed back to Astana. Astana is located in central Kazakhstan on the Ishim River in a very flat, semi-arid steppe region which covers most of the country's territory. It is at 51 degrees 10 minutes north latitude and 71 degrees 26 minutes east longitude. The city encompasses 722.0 square kilometers, 278.8 square miles. The elevation of Astana is 347 meters, 1,138 feet, above sea level. Astana is in a spacious steppe landscape, in the transitional area between the north of Kazakhstan and the extremely thinly settled national center, because of the Ishim River. The older boroughs lie north of the river, whilst the new boroughs are located south of the Ishim. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. See you in the next one.